Hello, lovely people of the internet. I am Dameon Geppetto, and I'm back with another video for you. That's right, we've got a new deck for you. This deck is not the best deck ever made. This is not going to be tier 1. This is not going to win you tournaments. I'm just letting you know off the bat that I am not going to clickbait you and say, this is the best deck ever made, I'm the best homebrewer. No. What this deck is it is fun. It is not necessarily hard to play. It doesn't win you 60% of your games, but it's right at 50-50. And when you get to play the deck, you have fun. Isn't that why we started playing this game in the first place? Because it was fun? Well, stick around, because I got a fun deck for you today. All right, we have a Rakdos sacrifice deck. This is a pretty simple deck. It is red-black. It's technically mid-range, but it's a little more on the aggro-y side, and it plays with people's beliefs based off of the meta currently going on here early 2025, i.e. Hopeless Nightmare. Right here, everyone assumes you throw this, you're playing a discard deck. This is not a discard deck. Hopeless Nightmare is just an amazing value at 1 mana. Opponent discards a card, loses 2 life. That for 1 mana, that is great. And you also get to scry 2 when you sacrifice it. So these two are sacrifice targets here. Greedy Freebooter is a 1/1 for 1 mana that when it dies, you scry 1 and create a treasure token. Once again, fixing your mana with the scry is very important with how broken the shuffler is right now. So obviously, one of these come down turn 1 is perfect. Turn 2, you want Disturbing Mirth coming down. When it enters, you may sacrifice another enchantment or creature. If you do, you draw 2 cards. When you sacrifice this, you manifest Dread, which means you pick 1 out of 2 cards on the top of your library and they become a face down 2/2 creature. Now, if you pick a creature when you do that, you can actually, for the mana that the creature costs, turn it face up. If you pick anything else, it just stays a 2/2 creature. We got 4 Bitter Triumphs for removal. It's pretty straight up. Individual removal of planeswalkers and creatures. Withering Torment, there's 2 of these because this gets rid of creatures or enchantments. We are in an enchantment-heavy meta, so this gets rid of those enchantments for you. It just gives you a little bit more options on the individual removal. But this is a Braids deck. This is a sacrifice deck with Braids. So Braids, at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalk. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice, so they get the choice, the permanent of their choice that shares the card type. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life and you draw a card. Ideally, turn 1, one of these comes out. Turn 2, Disturbing Mirth comes out. You draw 2 cards. Turn 3, Braids comes out. Sacrifice the Mirth at the end of your turn. Draw 2 cards. Manifest Dread. That's the perfect 1-2-3 curve there. Or maybe you get the Forge out on turn 3. Everybody knows how good this Earth's Breath Forge is. If this gets out on turn 3, it just gets bigger, 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 bigger. Every turn, you're making a trample creature. Oh, and by the way, those tokens are sacrificed at the beginning of your end step. So that works with the Vein Ripper, which is the top end. And then in the 4 slot, we got 4 Archfiend of the Dross, because this is a flyer that is 6/6 for 4 mana. We have sacrifice in the deck. We have individual removal in case they are able to stall you out and you're going to lose the game. But this comes out, they have to remove it. A 6/6 flyer on turn 4 is super strong. And then there's also 2 Shielders, just because 3 Deadly Cover-Ups. You will see in the gameplay that in the 5 slot, I have the Rakdos, the Muscle. Originally, when I made this deck and was playing these games where I had the win streak, I had the Rakdos Muscle in the deck, and I had 1 less Hopeless Nightmare and 1 less Bitter Triumph. But after a bunch of playing, I realized I needed more early plays and an individual removal. So I put Rakdos the Muscle into the sideboard. It's a great card. It's a sacrifice machine. It's a flyer at 6/5, but we already got the Archfiend, which does the same kind of thing. And the special of the Archfiend actually works really good. Whenever a creature or opponent dies, the controller loses 2 life, which is also stacks up with the Vein Ripper here, which flying ward, sacrifice a creature. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So if you have this Archfiend and the Vein Ripper out and you destroy an enemy's creature, that's -4 to the enemy. It's just amazing. And of course, the most OP card for black right now, we've got ourselves the Door, the Unholy Annex, Ritual Chamber, 3 mana, throws it down. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life, but it draws a card at the end of the turn, and you can make a demon for 5 mana. It's a 6/6 flying demon so that you don't lose the life. But yeah, so this is a pretty basic deck. The sideboard here, you can see I just got a little bit more removal. We got push-pull in here. here. Stone Brain for direct targeting the library. I got a couple Unstoppable Slashers just because it's a really strong creature in case you need more power with the creatures. A couple Cut Downs in case you run into some super aggro deck in your best of 3 matchup. One Brass Tunnel Grinder. Once again, this is another mana fixing type card that helps you, and I mentioned the Rakdos the muscle already. And we got Loudmouth Viper also. That's another sacrifice creature. But anyway, that is the deck. And as far as lands go, we got 24 on the lands. We got 1 extra on the swamp, and we got mountains. We got some cliffs here. We've got Raucous Theater because it surveils and helps you fix. We got the Sulphur Springs because it's kind of quick. 1 Temple of Malice. I haven't crafted more. 2 Demo Fields and 2 Fountain Sports. That is the deck. Watch this amazing win streak we've got going for you. Thank you again. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. I'm getting back into the content creation full time here. We will have plenty more videos for you coming up. So make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch where I do my live streams. I have a Patreon that I just started where if you want to give me money, you can give me money. But that's up to you. Thank you again. I'll see you on the flip side. Technically, it's mid-range. It's not aggro. But it's on the aggro end because I need a good start to the game with this deck to win. What does it do? Well, you get to go second every game. You'll never get a good start if you go second. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. That's 7 in a row? 7 in a row we've gone second? What can I say other than this is a cheating of this game? Like, really, there's nothing else to say except it just cheats, folks. And if you don't like that, then don't watch me. Go live in your fantasy world where you think these billionaires care about you, where you think that for-profit corporations are breaking the law and doing every underhanded tactic to try and steal dollars out of your pocket. That's what they're doing. They're literally manipulating results to try and manipulate your emotions to get you to spend more money than you normally would because they're greedy. That's it. It's why they're greedy. There's no other answer. They are greedy. Every major corporation's greedy, but because they're in a unregulated field called video games, which, by the way, there are 0 regulations on video games, they can get away with committing fraud. That's what this game is. It's fraud. Because there's a $2,000 grand prize at the end of the season if you win the tournament. And to get into the tournament, you have to do good on the ranked ladder. But if they are actually manipulating results on the ranked ladder, they are literally cheating in a gambling product. They could lose a class action lawsuit, in my opinion, if a good lawyer decided to sue Wizards of the Coast and say that they are committing gambling fraud. I think they would lose if they got a judge that didn't have stock in Hasbro. Jesus Christ. What do we go with here? I'm going to do nothing. They're going to do nothing. Okay, fair enough. You want to play that game? We'll play that game. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Well, you went first. Why would you give up the advantage of going first? Like, I just don't get that. Sure, whatever. They're going to do damage again. Whatever. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Pick one. Everything but the Rakdos you can get rid of. I mean, this is pathetic. 6 games in a row, we've gone second after losing all of them! Like, it's one thing to go second twice. You lose both of them. Like, I've said this many times. It should be like best of 3. If you lost your last game, you should go first. How hard is that to code? How hard is that to code? Like, seriously. This maddening, man. They're just gonna come like that. They just have all removal. I don't know how we win this one. Oh, we get back up Rakdos. That's good. They got removal, it's dead. Like, there's not much we can do. We're not getting individual removal. It's just all removal. Like, what can I do? Oh, Rose Bear! Thank you for the raid! Welcome to the suck where I've gone second 6 games in a row and lost the 5 in a row before this one. You are entering the Wizards of the Coast zone. Shout out to, I have someone new to follow. I just put a video out on YouTube with this stream title showing like 3 games in a row where I drew 4 lands in the top 20 cards and then drew like 16 lands in the top 30 and then drew 4 lands in the top 18 or something. It's just crazy. This game is nuts. All right, we'll end the turn. My title's quite funny. Yes. Yes. This is going to be my new thing. We're going to steal from them because they're nothing but removal decks. So, what do we got? I think we go... We need to get something out. This is truly the vibe of a red-black deck. Yes, exactly. I'll take you. And they're gone. Hey! 6 games going second in a row! And we finally got a win on the 6th one! We are playing this sacrifice deck until I lose my and then I got a Freedom Color artifact / discover deck that I built that's fun, but not the best. Alright, I'll go with that. I like just the 2 Nightmares in here because you throw it out on turn 1 and everyone assumes, oh no, it's another discard deck. And it's like, nah, this is just the best value for 1 mana. Opponent discards a card and loses 2 life, and then you can use it as a sack to scry at another point down the future, like in the future, sorry, like value and a half. All right, fine, we'll keep it because we need to get it for the Rakdos. I'm sure it's going to be 3 more lands after it, but whatever. Oh, mono black again! All I've seen, mono black and mono white with the occasional other ones. There goes Shielder back in their hand. No? Okay, they're just pure discard then. They're not going to sack their Overlord, so we'll get a card draw before Braids dies to Lily, and we'll get to Scry. I mean, was there ever a thought that you were going to do it? Come on now. Come on now. Don't play. This is the problem with this deck, though. There's just not enough automatic card draw if you don't get that door out. We'll take 3. Get rid of you. That's why they didn't take Shield, because they already had one. Alright, we're going to lose our first creature, whatever. I probably should have made a 1/1 and slow played it, but I just don't give a anymore. Like, it's obvious. We're drawing all land. It's cheating for them. What can you do? Oh, they don't have a removal? No way. I got the... What's up, Darkness? How we doing, Firecrotch? just go like that. I mean, I think we're going to say no because they have one creature out there and I don't want to wipe. I'm going to end the turn. You maybe settled your shit today. Okay, well, I've heard that before. Well, that's good. Shieldred, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Congrats, man. Oh my god, it's the fucking Netherland, of course. Oh my god. Congrats, man, but... Oh, you're not going to talk after the stream. It's going to go on a lot late at night. I'm a degenerate. You should know that by now. They put slasher. Okay. Whoops. No. Block you. One blocker. Sack you. No. No, but we know each other. That's good enough. Occasionally you return my text messages. Oh, they get the slasher out, but they got no flyers. Oh, sorry, dude. This was a game of rush. It was a game of rushing, and after losing 5 games in a row, hey, it gave us 2 wins in a row. Exactly, the raid blessing. Exactly, the raid is why I won. You turned the luck around. That's it. Ruzbear's raid turned the luck around. Absolutely, Cyber Rush. Absolutely, 110%. Sure. I mean, double. They suck on turn 2 by themselves, but combined together? Why not? I mean, I got nothing else to do. Okay, just tiny bones. Fair enough. Okay, what they gonna get rid of? They're like, what is this Rakdos thing? Nobody else plays that. Who is this guy? God, this band is so good, Sepultura. I saw them live 3 or 4 times. I don't remember. Let's see. At least 4, maybe 5. Saw them twice with Ministry, once with Pantera, once at Ozfest. Who else was there? They're one of the all-time greats, yes. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's manifest some more dread. I guess we do that. Don't show them anything. Invasion of Eldraine, okay. Discard 2 cards. What do we get rid of here? Alright, we'll get rid of the cover-up. And land, because we're drawing a lot of land. They don't know about the Bitter Triumph, so they don't know about that. Okay. Oh. They're gonna kill Braids. Oh well. We got another Braids. No child support either way, which is a win. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Oh, that's a deal, man. That's a hell of a deal then. Hot one is right. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna draw there. Well, this is victory. Or they at least have to sack their Shieldred. Or you die. Sack your Shieldred or you die! And then you die next turn! There you go. Sure! I mean, when it cheats for you, it cheats for you. Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. It cheated against me 5 turns in a row, and you're part of 3 wins in a row. This is the roller coaster of emotions you get in Arena. So, Darkness, you're here on my metal night. This is all metal music every Monday night. You might learn a thing or two about good music. 3 lands is 3 lands is 3 lands. We already got one of those. All right, let's go. All right, let's f around a little bit here. Reno, okay. All right, well, what happens in Reno stays in Vegas. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. We all gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Me, I sell my rage online. Yes, yes, you really want to get rid of that 1/1. Need another land. That's not a land, but it works. Counter? Oh, they do have counterspell deck. Okay. Okay, so it's probably the Esper flip around, you around game. Let's get their second No More Lies out. Oh, they didn't have it? Imagine that. There we go. Yeah, why not? We'll get rid of it now. Beza! Okay. Let's do that. Vein Ripper can wait. There we go. Rakdos can face down. Sure. That was the most obvious wipe, but you got to make them do it. All right, let's unlock it. Oh, we did the right move. They were just waiting to get rid of that. Another enchantment or creature. No, we're not going to. All right. Get rid of that. They're the wipe deck. We don't need it. I'm going to let it go. Kaya. Well, there goes the 7/7. I think we go Arcfiend. Go like this because we can still do the Withering Torment. Another land. And we'll pass that turn. So we want to clear the board of creatures before we get Vein Ripper out. Fair enough. Is there going to be a second Kaya? Is that what they're going to do? They can do one. I think we wipe. Or we just let them die. They're not going to do all that damage. They die in 3 turns. Kill the 1/1. You gonna do it? Okay. Fair enough. They don't want me to draw cards. That's all good. You got a 1/1 flyer and you're gonna lose in 3 turns. I didn't see. Did anybody rate the stream title? I didn't see it. No. Nobody gives a Oh, they got fountain ports. That's how they're going to sack. Fair enough. You need something there. Like, I didn't even see their fountain ports. That works. They're like, oh, I gotta get my tokens that I. It's a good way. It's fine. But now, just another wipe. What a shocker. Oh, another counter. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Oh, I should have. God, we've been winning a bunch in a row. They've top decked well, huh? Oh, they're getting a lot of land, though, too. So are we! It's a land party. Let's see if we got more land. Are they going to... Do they have more removal? There we go. I love that white is now the best card draw. They drew another land. We don't need the extra land. Okay, fair enough. Let's get rid of you. Do they have a counter? They drew a counter? Oh, oh, they top deck perfectly. Can you tell we're coming off of 3 wins in a row? Mister, I've top deck everything I need. when your opponent's consistently... Now, they're drawing a lot of cards every turn. I get that. But... Sure. Whatever. I'm always trying to make sure I'm on curve to at least turn 4. That'll get us to 5. But I'm going to say no, because 2 out of 2 lands, I'm going to assume that there's another land right behind it. And if it's not, oh well, we got to wait on Rakdos. Or wait on the demon for the door. Like, either way. Okay. Good to know. Oh, it's a Delirium deck, huh? Okay. Alright, let's get Shielded out. So I guessed wrong on the land. I thought we'd have more lands, but we didn't. Oh well. Rakdos can't come out. I mean, could be worse. Okay, just use all their burns to get rid of Shielded. Fair enough. And then, yeah, this thing is tough to beat. Ooh, do they have 2 more burns? What if top deck 2 Shieldeds in a row? They probably only need 1 burn now. Won't tell if they come attack, if they've got a burn. Doesn't look like they do. Oh, we'll find out, actually. Land? I'm missing the land. Yep. They didn't bluff. Sack a creature or give me a draw. The Alpha and the Omega. So they only had 1 burn. Okay, good to know. I make your inside shift. That is my gift. Oh. I am the Alpha. They realize I got a block now. They need burns or removals of some sort. We're not worried about damage right now. Back up to 18. I mean, we're cool. We can just sit here. Okay, we'll do this worst case scenario. Just chill. And this should be a win, because they're going to lose a creature. They're going to lose 2 creatures. That is 4 damage. And then they get... They're going to die before they draw their card on their turn. Because we got a demon now. Deck finally worked. No, I don't have fun. We don't have fun over here. I don't know why they've been asking that pop-up question, are you having fun, for the last like 6 months. At a certain point, you got to just stop asking that question. Like, it's just a pop-up that's annoying. The worst possible thing. You just had the most worst freaking bad beat in a game, and then it's like, did you like getting your ass handed to you in a cheesy, unhanded way? Like, what the f***? Mono black again? Oh no, it's Orzhov, okay. Life gain again. This is one of the few decks we're allowed to play. Let's get card draw. Take the damage. There we go. Perfect. I think we'll get rid of you. Wait. Another. All right, we got the lands. We got the wipe if we ever need it. Got removal? No? No? Okay. Oh, they're just going to take it? I mean, we got to go. Almost a Vein Ripper. My favorite Sepultura song, Dead Embryonic Cells. What do we get rid of? Let's get rid of braids. Fair enough. It's just a flip around. This deck is so annoying to play against, but it's only so strong. Okay. Hopeless again? Or are they going to wait? Okay. I don't think we need you. They have removal is my thought. I mean, block, that's the way. Yeah, obviously. That's the play. Okay. I said, yeah, I told you there was a removal. Fair enough. We got a replacement. Okay, we'll just put the replacement in. Now you have no flyer. Just all hopeless nightmares? Did they draw their fourth hopeless nightmare? That'll hurt us if they did. But they're down to 6. I can fly over for 6. Like, I don't even need to throw the Vein Ripper in. I love this riff. Oh, are we back to Platinum 3 where we started the day? Yep. Sure are.